Coming up on Forecast Earth, meet the innovators. Some are risk takers.
What are you going to lose? I mean, seriously, you're going to start a business? What's the worst thing that'll happen? You'll go bankrupt and you'll learn a lot.
He's an Ivy League dropout who had a simple idea for making cash from trash. Other innovators find green solutions that seem so obvious, you may find yourself wondering, why didn't I come up with that?
When I show people the envelope, it's kind of like a dove factor. Everybody goes, wow, this is really easy and it's going to work.
An eco-friendly way for your mail to return to sender. Still other innovators put their money, and lots of it, where their beliefs are.
I want to feel I did the responsible thing.
A venture capitalist who is extending a green bankroll. Learn how these innovators are making an environmental difference now on Forecast Earth. Hello, I'm Natalie Allen, and welcome to Forecast Earth, where in this show we focus on green innovators, those folks helping the environment and making money at it. What exactly does it take to be an innovator? Creativity and imagination, sure, and persistence and curiosity to experiment in new and different ways. All those hold true for the people you're about to meet. First up, a 20-something-year-old Ivy League dropout who hit upon the idea of converting trash to cash.
We're just putting on the label at this station, and then once this is done, it goes right out to a store. And this is a finished version right here that you'll be able to buy very soon. In a used milk jug, organic worm poop fertilizer.
In an old warehouse in Trenton, New Jersey, Tom Szaky is making a fortune packaging waste. More specifically, he is selling worm poop. He started with the well-known fact that the waste from worms, called castings, is so rich in nitrogen, potassium, and phosphorus that it makes a terrific natural fertilizer.
This is magic going on here.
That's right. This is where we take tons and tons of worm poop and liquefy it. And what's going on in all these tanks right now is we're fundamentally making organic plant food.
The worm material is mixed with extremely hot water for about 48 hours. Air is injected into the tanks, allowing the nutrients to brew into the water, which gives the fertilizer its shelf life.
Doesn't look good, but that's liquid gold right there.
That's right. Plants just love this.
And so do consumers. Tom's privately held eco-friendly business, TerraCycle, will make $8 to $10 million this year.
Did you show signs as a kid of wanting to be an entrepreneur?
I think I've always been an entrepreneur, from running, like, I guess the biggest, lemonade stand when I was really young. I started my first business when I was 12, and it was just when the internet was getting started. It was we made websites, but we got some really big clients. We did the biggest clothing company in Canada.
At age 12?
Yeah, that was 13.
Oh, 13, yeah. Okay.
And I think where I got it, though, is I was born in Hungary. And when I was born, it was in 1982, it was still communist. In 1986, Chernobyl happened, this huge sort of environmental disaster. And my parents took a suitcase, no money, we got in this crappy little car, and we just left. And I think that's what showed it to me, is that, what are you going to lose? I mean, seriously, you're going to start a business? What's the worst thing that'll happen? You'll go bankrupt, and you'll learn a lot. I mean, you're still going to have a roof over your head, you're still going to have food. There's nothing really bad that's going to happen. You're not going to die.
It's that kind of unconventional business thinking that's made TerraCycle a player in the retail marketplace. But this company is much more than just what's inside the package. It's the package. Tom has made a name for himself and his company by selling waste in discarded plastic bottles and jugs. It's recycling squared.
Tom, the thing that really got your company going was your idea to do this right here.
Right, this is what defined TerraCycle completely, because we make our fertilizer by taking organic waste, feeding it to worms, and they make worm poop. But why not package garbage in garbage? So these are all used soda bottles, like this one here, and these were all collected by schools, about 4,000 different schools across the country. We bring them in, and all we do is take the label off, wash them out, and fill them back up with our product. And what the crazy thing is, we're the only company in the world to reuse plastic bottles like this.
Not content to confine their product line to just fertilizer, TerraCycle is coming out with new eco-friendly items almost every month.
This is made from 100% plastic bags.
You've given new life to the bane of our existence, going to stores, right?
This will be really fun. We wanted to really do something quite different.
A lot of companies have interesting beginnings, but yours may be at the top of how it all got started. So I want you to tell us the story. Don't leave anything out.
My friends were growing these plants in their basement in Montreal. You know, Canada's pretty relaxed with that sort of thing. And
marijuana plant.
Yeah. We were growing some ganja, you know, in the basement. And these plants were just doing amazingly well. And the reason was that they were using worm poop to fertilize their plants. We bankrupted all of our credit cards. We couldn't, really find money anywhere. No investor would invest in us. And that's when we came upon the idea of packaging our liquid worm poop in used soda bottles.
And you thought about that, right? Walking around Princeton, the campus at night, on garbage night.
Yeah. I mean, you see all these bottles, and I was like, look, we can't afford that was the big problem. We couldn't afford packaging because we had no money. And I thought it'd be like a temporary solution until we got on our feet and could actually afford packaging. And it turned out that became like the whole essence of what we do, is package and use packaging.
You were a freshman at Princeton. Had you even decided what you wanted to do with your life?
I had honestly no idea. It's just this idea of being able to take garbage, which people are willing to pay you for, and make it into a product was so compelling that I just started working on it. I couldn't get it out of my mind. And within 6 months of that, I dropped out of school. I slept in a photocopy room for 1.5 years to get this going, and then, here we are today.
Your mom has said of that, we always supported him in everything, but this was a bit alarming.
Yeah.
Was it tough to tell your parents?
Well, I wasn't the best son in this case. I actually left school, and only like 3-4 months later told my parents I'd actually left. I was really just scared, and it was a big step, and I figured, look, this is what I want to do anyway. I came to school to figure out what I want in life, so why not give it a shot? I'm not even American, and I came down and my eyes opened up when I saw the possibility here. Ironically, this is an old horse trough because we couldn't find custom-built vats in time. So we used really vats we could find anywhere. These are from old farms. And then we even cut some of these big storage tanks in half that were in the garbage and used those to do some brewing in.
Why am I not surprised you used some good old trash ingenuity
That's right.
in this process as well?
Yeah, I mean, why not? Even in manufacturing, you can use waste instead of buying shiny new tanks.
It's almost like if you didn't do this, that would take the beauty of the product away.
Oh, I think we'd be a much different company if we didn't rely on making things out of waste.
Do you envision a day where you would do that, or is this?
No, I mean, this is what our company does, and this is what we'll do forever. We're never going to move to doing things the normal way.
Even now, realizing this is really working and you're going to make millions, and you're 25 years old, it's still not about the money.
The money is great, and that's what's great about business, is that if you're successful, the money is going to come. You don't have to worry about that. But what's really amazing for me is the ability to change the way people shop. When you walk into your local Target, Home Depot, or Walmart, just any of these big stores, there's our products. And if our product's there, what that means is it replaced the chemical that used to be there. It's not about the money. The point is changing the world in the biggest way possible.
A true green innovator. And these bags are some of the latest TerraCycle products made from consumer product boxes like cookies and juice pouches. Here's a backpack and a pencil holder. The process of taking waste materials and making them into new products is called upcycling. And according to Szaky, there's no waste that can't be upcycled and no product that can't be made from upcycling. Well, just ahead, a venture capitalist who believes investing in a green future is the opportunity of a lifetime.